Hey, what's up, guys? Just checking my sound is good. Looks fine. Yeah, no camera today because I am busy backing up a bunch of USB drives and I have no more ports left. USB ports for my camera. So, yeah, you're gonna just have to look at pretty meters for now. Okay. Let's see what we got today. Artam up first.
All right.
Okay, let's go Artam. Sounds like some nice drums already. Feels very All Day I Dream. Really nice. Thanks for all the supers and tips, guys. Just to let you know, I am really short on time today, so I'm only going to be going on until 2:30, which is 1 hour. thing I don't really like is the clap, but it's like nitpicking here. Track is really good. Everything is good. It's well mixed, well composed. I don't like the Phrygian dominant scale personally, but this is, I mean, it sounds good for the scale. Like, I wouldn't go changing it just because I don't like the scale. Yeah, it feels like it really suits All Day I Dream. Probably because of the scale. But also, the groove is really strong. But yeah, that clap is like a bit too hollow, I think. Like a bit too hand clappy. I think maybe you could make it a bit less resonant or something. Or just reference like a Tim Green track and listen to his claps. Oh, can't fast forward. Green. Yeah, so like less resonant, a little flatter. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. If you left it, it wouldn't like break the track, but it's maybe a slight improvement you could make, in my opinion. Just realized you called this BTD Traveling Circus. It's exactly what it sounds like. Cool. Nice one, man. Really, really good work. Right, let's check out who's next. Stoif. Why did I change back to this visualizer? I was just kept on having issues with routing audio into Vision 4X. This one just works all the time. So I went back to it. Also takes up a bit less space. And kind of prefer the spectrogram on here. It's, I don't know, just visually easier to read for me. Yeah, it's a cool track. I think to me it just feels like there's a bit of a mismatch between like the vibe of the track and the sounds in it. So like the bass line is this really nice, like growly, deep, heavy bass. And it's a really nice sound. Like I would definitely use that in a different track. But it doesn't suit like the vibe of this track, which feels a bit more like playful and again like slightly more like Phrygian dominant vibe. But this bass line feels like, I don't know, it belongs in some like deep progressive like sud beat kind of track. So yeah, I'd maybe go for like a bass with like less of that deep low octave in it with this track. And then this clap snare thingy is also kind of aggressive and hard. So maybe like a more clappy kind of sound would suit the track better. But in saying that, like both of these sounds, they are mixed well in the track, so they work, but I just don't think that they fit the vibe of it. I don't really like the shakers here. They feel like they're too high passed or something. To where they feel a bit thin and like hissy. That section felt really nice. I feel like it's actually the other drum sounds that are kind of holding the track back a bit. Okay. Shri is up next. Really nice. Right over here, the vocal sounded like it went a bit out. Yeah, it went out of key there, it sounds. Otherwise, really good so far, man. just wish it had more of like a melodic theme that I could latch onto. Like it all just feels very like atmospheric and almost like an ambient kind of track where there's no real theme or direction. It's just, it grooves nicely and everything that's there just feels like supporting elements, really. I want some sort of melody that I can latch onto and get stuck in my head. Yeah, like a lead melody. There's one that's kind of there, ding, 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 ding. But it's not very obvious. Like you'd probably miss it in a mildly busy setting, like a club or bar, wherever you hear this track. I don't think you would really pick up on that melody. It's not like obvious enough. This is just personal taste, though. I know a lot of these kinds of tracks are just really there for like the groove and the vibe of it, not really like something that you remember like melodically. Cool. Nice work, though. Well mixed, good groove. Yeah. Nice one, man. Alrighty. We got a few more tracks. I've got half an hour, just warning you guys, so do not donate, otherwise your track won't be heard. Yeah, Joe is next. It seems very quiet. And like very heavy on the lows, but like almost no highs. Yeah, it just feels like you've basically got a low pass on your whole drum bass or something. You do have those hats that are sitting quite high up, but there's just really nothing else that's sitting up there. And so the whole track just feels really like it's lacking mid-range and high-end. The kick drum, even though, I mean, visually it looks like it's really bassy, the kick drum has got such a long like pitch decay on it that it's like really mid-range heavy and doesn't punch nicely. So I would change that kick drum. I would then probably just throw in some nice top loops and get the drums nice and full and take it from there, to be honest. Okay, cool. Yeah, so melodically it was quite nice around this section. But even before you focus on the rest of the track and getting it more interesting, I would just really focus on the drums and building out like nice full sounding track, not just this like bumpy mid-rangey low endy kind of drum loop. Okay, next up Techmosphere. Been enjoying like the melodic kind of storytelling here. It's really nice. I think you could make an improvement on like sound design, maybe making it a bit more interesting. I'm not sure how. I just need to sit down and experiment, to be honest. But yeah, it was really nice just listening through this whole section. I'm also thinking this like snare sound could be a bit more of like a beefy clap sound. It's just a bit too like thin feeling. Yeah, it does kind of have the beach vibes. I guess that's what I was like kind of feeling like a bit nostalgic about it. Quite a long track. I think maybe you could cut this down. Like, yeah, it's 7.5 minutes long. I would maybe make this one like 5.5 minutes because it started getting a bit long, but I don't think necessarily needs like lots of variation or anything. I think just shorten it a bit. Okay. Nukes. Oh, I think I sent you a track for your Spotify playlist today. Nukes. Where you at? Okay, so I dig like this section and this section. They sound really cool. I think the vocals got like a nice tone in it, and yeah, I think these sections are working. It's over here where it feels like there's really not much going on. Maybe it just needs like a little bit of ear candy and stuff to get the listener from here to there without losing interest. I like that lead. Yeah, I really like these like little, I don't know what it is, like synth glitchy things that happen over here and here. But I do think, yeah, definitely need something to fill out the rest of these sections where there's not much happening. And then in terms of the kick drum, yeah, I would like just change the EQ on the kick drums a little bit, like the, I don't know, like the high end of it, like around 1K. And boosting maybe a little bit sub like that works quite nicely. Okay, sweet. No more tips, chill, nostalgia. I'm gonna be gone in 5 minutes. All right. I think we got 2 more tracks to get through. So Whaley and Leander. Whaley. Hope this track is really good. Yo. Melody just feels a bit too much in the background here. too quiet, I guess. I just can't really hear that melody coming through. And we got the Afterlife drop. Yeah, so if you want like these synths to really wow people, you gotta make them super full and huge. Like, there's no sub in this. So just to give you an example, if we took this and just copied that down there and did a little bit of EQing, and then warping and some -12ing, maybe you would get some sub in there. Could even go lower. That's not gonna... Yeah, it doesn't sound very nice. Just probably want to copy the MIDI and just add a sub to it, to be honest. Well, it's better than without it. I've actually just been working on a track with like a big synth like that in the like just before the drop. I'll show you what I did. It's I like really filled it out so it's like it feels huge. It's this one. You see how like the low end is like really full. And so that's what you want. You want this to feel like bigger. Yeah, this synth over here feels a lot more creative than the standard, you know, machine gun kind of Afterlife synth. I think this thing has just been overkilled, man. It's like, it just feels like it's been done. It's all been done so many times. But this over here sounds pretty good. Okay, who's next? Okay, last one of the day is Leander. yeah, so the track is quite nice melodically. Just think it's more like mixing and sound design wise, it's not really like standing out to me. It's not necessarily like something's wrong with it, like certain elements need to be turned down and up. It's more just like, I don't know, I just feel like you could find nicer drum sounds rather than like this 909 sounding hat. I don't know, maybe more like Shaker-esque kind of stuff in there would be nicer. And then the pluck feels very like it's got a low pass filter on it rather than you using the filter like within the synth to control like how dark or bright it is. And so it doesn't feel very like dynamic, like and alive. So I think if you had like maybe map velocity to the cutoff and then play like each note slightly different velocities, you get like something that just feels a bit more alive and moving around. Yeah, I think that's about it for my thoughts. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I'm playing a show this weekend if anybody's coming to it. It's in London, opening up for Icarus. And if I don't see you there, see you online next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.